What's going on, man? Welcome back, man. Thanks for tuning in again. It's your boy Meech. We're back with another one, SteelTalk podcast episode, man. Hey, let me go ahead and start off. Today, y'all was crazy. I ended up getting new internet in here. I had to, you got to go and reconnect everything up. I struggled for hours. The Google Homes gave me the most problem. Those Google Homes, oh my God, man. Oh my God. I don't think I want to upgrade Wi-Fi ever again. I hope we don't have no more problems, man. Because them Google Homes, man, oh, boy, man. But yes, y'all, we are back, man. Hit the like button. Come on, y'all, let's get it going. Hop in those comment sections. Let me know. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all got going on, what y'all think is going to happen. Subscribe, turn on bell notifications, man. We're going to be live for the games. The schedule release comes out today. I'm going to be excited for it. Make sure you go follow me on Twitter, X, whatever they call it now, at SteelTalk6, man. Follow us on all platforms at SteelTalk6. So today, man, we got a little bit of Aaron Rodgers news, bro. A little bit of Aaron Rodgers news, and like I told y'all, at this point, with Aaron Rodgers, bro, just sign already. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. And if you go off of everything that you have heard so far, and man, if that's true, just go ahead and sign already. Yep. We're going to operate with that understanding. Take your time. And if you do go and retire, it's understandable. That's understandable. I would not be mad at Aaron Rodgers at all. If it comes down to it and he doesn't play for the Steelers, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, you did go throw with DK, though, but what was that? Okay, maybe you just had it lasted. Hey, man, look, this is where I'm at. I had a real conversation out there for real. And just toss the ball before you was leaving or something. Cool. Hey, I get it. But if we're operating under the assumption that Aaron Rodgers is going to sign, when is he going to sign? I thought it was during the Pat McAfee show. If that was going to be the big reveal for Aaron Rodgers to Pittsburgh, I thought that was it. I said the Steelers needs to start operating leading up to the draft, right before the draft, as in Aaron Rodgers is not here and he's not coming. Because that's how you operate. Business is business at the end of the day. And I'm going to make my moves, either with you here or without you here. And if you're not here when I make these moves, then, hey, bro, this is what I did, bro. So where we go from here? They here now, Hey, so now it's after the draft. It's past the draft. So when does Aaron Rodgers sign? Me, personally, I think it'll be right at OTAs, training camp when all that starts for real. Beginning, June, early June 10th, something like that. He'll sign. And if he doesn't, then I think it's retirement. The thought of Aaron Rodgers going somewhere else, nah, I don't see that. Could be, but I think what the media is saying is the Steelers or retirement. I can understand that. And you gotta respect it, huh? You gotta respect it. That's a Hall of Fame at the end of the day. And like I said, you're gonna be 42, going on 43. You got it, man. You got it. But let's get into the wide receiver room. And I wanted to talk about this too. Because, like I said, the whole GP thing, I was on board. You pay GP. You keep GP here. Now GP is traded. But I also was on board, there could be a possibility. And if it does, it needed to be during the draft. That's when I wanted it. It didn't happen that way. He's out here. Life after GP. Be sure to go tune into our previous episode, Life After GP. So Cam basically came out and he talked about it, And for those the ones that say, the Steelers don't know what they're doing at wide receiver, I kind of agree with Cam. Pretty much saying we know when to get rid of the wide receivers. And I agree with him. I mean, the last of them, the ones that actually got a contract outside of their rookie year, AB, Deontay, Hines Ward, Juju. Hines Ward did his thing. AB, you could say Tampa was going to win the Super Bowl without him. He quit during the game. So Deontay, man, the Steelers paid him. Now look at him. Bouncing from team to team. 2 teams last year he quit on? Well, you over there with AB quitting on teams. Got a chance again to quit again? Okay, all right. And now he's over there with the Browns. Y'all. So, Juju, man, I feel like Juju wasn't bad, but Juju wasn't no star either. Bro, you played with AB. You supposed to do that if AB on the other side of the field. Everybody's over there. I'd be looking at Juju something crazy if he didn't have numbers playing with AB on the other side of the field. Telling you. So look at our track record. Look at that track record. I'm kind of with Cam, man. I'm kind of with Cam, and you gotta think, man. Mike Tomlin knows what he's doing. You gotta think Mike Tomlin knows what he's doing. When to get rid of the players, who to pay. I mean, so if you're asking why we get crash outs, that's just the guys that they like. That's Mike Tomlin, our previous GM, Kevin Colbert. Like that's just those guys. Those crash outs. And hey, you got another one too. In Rock Taylor. Rock Taylor be having some moments out. I told you I dove into him, watched a lot of film on him, looked up his story or whatever. Anything I can get my hands. Got another one in Rock Taylor, man. Wide receivers leave us and don't do well. I mean, I feel like Juju made the best out of his situation. You know, and Juju was never a problem. Juju just wanted to be on TikTok. He wanted to be a star on the social media. You know, yeah, ball is there too, but I want to do my TikTok dances, man. So that was Juju. I just feel like he made the best out of his situation. But I mean, so like I said, our past GM had a hand in that too. If it was just Mike Tomlin, it'd be crash outs at every position. And that ain't the case. So I mean, Omar Khan didn't draft GP. So hey man. So then you could talk about the wide receivers to come. Chris Olave, I mean, he wants out. He wants out of New Orleans. Gabe Davis, he gonna be cheap. Jazz cut him. They gonna pay him. Hey, I take any wide receiver out of the coast, bro. Any of them out of the coast. Wicks out of Green Bay is another one too. So if you talk about who to go get, and another thing about the wide receivers, and this is on the wide receivers that's there. The key to it all is going to be Roman Wilson. It's going to be Roman Wilson. We didn't see him last year. You could say they didn't trust him or he couldn't learn the playbook, whatever it was. We didn't see him last year. And if you can't do nothing in 2 years, get him up out of here. Yo. You know what I'm saying? Skibbity pap him up out of here. Get him up out of here. So and another one too that I'm on like that, y'all, is Broderick Jones. Another one too, because last year Broderick was hurt and he wasn't on his right side. So now you healthy and you on your natural side. You're back home, man. If he don't get, I wouldn't have been mad if the Steelers had drafted an O-lineman this year. Or if we go sign one this year, just in case, for Broderick. You telling me that's safety? Okay, bet. You not ready to give up on him just yet. All right. But after this year? And you going to tell it quick. You going to know it quick. If it's not there, skibbity pap him up out of here. Him and Roman Wilson. Yeah, but definitely Roman. And like I said, with Roman, you're going to see. In OTAs, preseason. If my boy Roman ain't there, get him up out of here. If he asks, get him out of here. 7th-round pick. 7th-round pick for him. Get him up out of here. Get him up out of here, y'all. So that's what I think. That's what I think the wide receiver room is gonna be, y'all. That's what I think it's gonna be. And another thing I wanted to go ahead and get into, my predictions, 53-man roster. You know, if you got y'all's, toss them in the chat. Let's talk about it. Yeah, and this is just based on the players that are here right now, that are on the team. That's on the team right now. Not nobody that's coming. Oh, well, maybe he gonna sign here. None of that. This is on the team right now. Quarterback, I got Mason Rudolph, Will Howard, Skylar Thompson. It ain't pretty, but that's what we got. So, real simple. Mason Rudolph, Will Howard, Skylar Thompson. And that's it. Wide receivers, real simple too. DK Metcalf, Calvin Austin, Robert Woods, Roman Wilson, Skoranek, and Rock Taylor. I think Rock Taylor gonna make it. I think he's gonna make the 53. So another crash out, like I said. But we can't say what a player's gonna do that hasn't played for us yet. We got Rock Taylor in there. I'm just telling you. Like I said, tendencies. Now, can he shape up? Do we tolerate him? So that's out there to see. Running back, real simple. Jalen Warren. I'm about to say Caleb Johnson. Jalen Warren is the start. I think Jalen's gonna get his start. He earned that. Caleb Johnson, Kenneth Gainwell, and we traded for Trey Sermon. So, like I said, that means Cordell Patterson's out of here. It's just a matter of time. And what they call it, cap casualties, something like that. We already knew you weren't gonna be it. So you traded, you got Trey Sermon in the building. You can say I don't know why, but hey, that's what it is. So he's out of here. He's out of here. Tight end. Tight end gets a little interesting for me. Okay, tight end gets a little interesting. I got Pat Freiermuth, Darnell Washington, Donald Parman Jr., and that's it. I don't think Connor Hayward makes the 53. I think it'll be more of a practice squad, elevate him up for certain games because he want to put him at fullback. And I don't think that's working. But that's what they doing with him. I know if Cam probably see this, he's like, what, you going to cut my brother? Yeah. I mean, you brought in Parman. Clearly, not that, and like I say, he make the practice. Hey, if your brother's that good, man, he can go join another team, can't he? That's just me. I might be wrong, so if y'all agree with me, man, like I said, get in the comment section. Let me know. Offensive tackle. Yeah. But I get to that line. Like I said, prove year for these guys, all across this board, man. So we got Troy Falatanu, Broderick Jones, Calvin Alston, and Daniel Cook. Quality players. All of them still. I like all of them, really. And like I said, Broderick Jones is definitely a prove year for you because you're going back to your side. Definitely a prove year for you. And if they're not there, skibbity pap them up out of here. Get them up out of here. So outside linebackers, you already know. T.J. Watt, Alex Highsmith, Nick Herbert, and I think Jack Sawyer makes the team. Makes the 53. We drafted him. You like him. A questionable pick, so I want to see what he's going to do, but I think he makes it. So that bounces Jeremiah Moon out of there. And that bounces him out of there. So, inside linebacker, Patrick Queen, Peyton Wilson, Malik Harrison, Cole Holcomb, and Carson Bruno. That's why Carson Bruno, I think he makes it. Like I said, look, you know who, stud. I think he makes it. Offensive guard, Isaac Seumalo, Mason McCormick, Spencer Anderson, and Max Sharp. That's who I got there. I think they bring Spencer Anderson back. And he a thumper. So I think he comes back. Center, very simple. Zach Frazier, Ryan McCullum. Both of those guys loved them last year. I think, and they both can play. They can move. I like that. Who we got? We got corners. Corners, I got Joey Porter, Darius Slay, Brendan Eccles, Benny Bishop, and Corey Trice. That's who I got there. Beanie Baby comes back, and Brandon Eccles definitely gets a start above him. I think that's how that goes. The man out of there, James Pierre, maybe you bring him back on special teams or something. I mean, not special team, practice squad, elevating up in some plays. In special teams. So that's what I got there. Safeties, very simple. Minka Fitzpatrick, Deshaun Elliott, Juwan Thornhill, and Miles Killebrew. That's the safeties. We're going to rock back with them. DTs. The guys I'm really excited for. And I'm excited for Keanu Benton, too. So Keanu Benton, Harmon, Cameron Hayward, Y.A. Black, and Daniel Ikewale. So the guy that I think is out of there probably be a practice role. Elevation, Logan Lee. But I'm excited about those core right there. Keanu, Harmon, Hayward, and Black. For sure. I'm watching these guys this year. For real. I want to see what those guys do. So, I guess you could say special teams. That's simple. You already know. Best kicker in the league. Chris Boswell. Money Boswell. He's staying out of massage parlors, isn't he? Chris Boswell for sure, man. I had that conversation, too, last year with that Ravens fan. Didn't even know who Chris Boswell was. So oh my God, I didn't know he was that. What? Come on, bro. That's been Money Boswell. But yeah, man, so that's the 53-man roster, man. That's my thoughts on the wide receiver room. Aaron Rodgers, you just sit back and wait. And like I said, y'all, yes, it would be better if Aaron Rodgers signed. But at the same time, we are rebuilding. And the thing about the Steelers, we're rebuilding while being competitive. And that's hard to do. So, and now this year or next year coming, you got all these draft picks, just draft capital. You got these players that you're signing in, you're bringing in now. You don't have that big contract for quarterback sitting on top of your head. You're about to go get a quarterback next year. And everybody know it. Everybody's going to know it that the Steelers going for a quarterback. So, yeah, you're going to have to give up a haul. But you got the capital. So, And that's just our problem, man. Too good. Too good. Even when it's terrible around Pittsburgh, we're still winning. We're still winning. So, hey, man, y'all let me know, man. Get in the comment section, man. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, man. Tell on the bell notifications, man. It's your boy Meech, man. I'm out. Y'all stay up and y'all stay blessed. Let me know.